Good afternoon, class. So here we have Victor, that is a very good student here of Zamorano. So I will do some questions for him. So how are you?
Good, good. How are you?
Good, everything. So now I will ask you some things that is very important for us.
Okay.
So the first question is that do you feel more stressful in the exams weeks here in Zamorano?
Yes, obviously, it's a very different week here that I think every student here we feel, but yeah, the stress is unavoidable for avoid. So yes, it's a lot of stress.
What thing you do different in that week?
Well, I try to organize my time because obviously since week 1 to week 4 we more often we don't have a test in those weeks, but in week 5, for example, I try to organize my time for each exam. Therefore, I have time for prepare my test in different classes, so it's easier to prepare for that class.
Okay. The next question that I want to make you is what do you think a professor can do to decrease the stress in class?
Well, there are a lot of things that they can do actually, but one of the most important things that I think that they can do is to do not leave different homeworks to the students for home, or in our case for our rooms, because they they can develop those works easily in classes, in class or in the classes, so they do not leave us like more work that we have useful in the different classes. So I don't mean that English is not a important class, but the time that professors can give us for those works could be easier in the English classes.
Okay. So, and what do you think are the bad habits that as a student cause the stress?
The time is a really key factor because we divide our time sometimes in things that do not need that time, or we pay more attention in other things that not are too much important. So I think the time and the organization that we can apply for our things, for our responsibilities, could improve our behavior, our develop here in the habits that we usually have.
Okay, now I have a last question for you. That if you could change one thing in the Zamorano program,
Mhm.
so what thing could you change?
Well, I think that a really important thing that I will change is the way that professors here in Zamorano used to take or used to evaluate us. Because as we know, the most common type of exams here in Zamorano are of multiple choice. So I I'm agreed with them that we are a lot of students in every class, in every promotion, but in that way they are giving us really reduce opportunities, really reduce uh, things to think about the topics that they evaluate. If you evaluate someone, if based on multiple choices, just you just close that opportunity to develop your knowledge, and you limit that knowledge. So if one student would like to be more creative, think in different things, they 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 have or they have to develop that knowledge in other ways, and easily they can propose a different exam, different ways to evaluate the people. So that's I think a key factor that I would like to change here in the usually program here in the professors in Zamorano.
Okay, Victor. So I'm very glad that you respond my questions and thank you for all.
Yeah.
So
You're
here
welcome.
is the interview with Victor, that is another student of the this important school.
Thank you.
Check man.